Hello and welcome to Inside Solent, our monthly look at the university's latest news, projects and events. I'm multimedia journalism student Josh Stokes.
And I'm multimedia journalism student Sophie Squires, and we'll be your host this month.
Coming up in this programme, we speak to our Team GB athlete Mahamed Mahamed.
We pop along to Anthems, Solent Music's latest gig.
But first, resistance training and cardio exercise could produce a similar response when both effort and length are matched. This is according to a new study by sport and exercise scientists.
That's right, 9 healthy males completed both leg press and cardio exercises. They performed both exercises in such a way that they were approximately matched for effort and duration.
The research team, including staff and research assistants from Solent, as well as international collaborators from Brazil, the USA and Japan, found largely similar responses.
The team are now carrying out an 8-week training study to further test the results.
Staying with Sporting Endeavour's sports journalism graduate Liam Morgan has been nominated in the Young Sports Writer category at the prestigious British Sports Journalism Awards.
Liam, who graduated with a first-class honours degree in sports journalism in 2014, now writes for InsideTheGames.biz, the world's #1 Olympic news website.
Since joining the Buckinghamshire-based news organisation, he has reported on some of the world's top sporting events, including the recent 2018 Winter Olympic Games. And it's congratulations to our BA Hons Product Design degree, which has recently been re-awarded accreditation for a further 5 years by the Institution of Engineering Designers.
Now, Solent Music recently hosted Anthems, a gig featuring our staff, students and friends of the university.
Our multimedia production students went along to capture the night.
Tonight was an Anthems night, which was a complete celebration of classic songs that have made their mark in popular music over the last 40-50 years. I think it's crucially important that we put on as many events like this as possible because it brings together loads of different courses. I think it was a fantastic night. It was great that so many students got involved and so many students gave so much of their time to actually put together a really good, credible performance that I think they certainly can be proud of.
And we'd like to send a big congratulations to one member of the Solent family.
This year, Mahamed Mahamed has already been crowned the Bucks 3,000 metre indoor champion and has won the junior men's gold at the English National Cross Country. We caught up with our Team GB athlete to find out more about how he got started, his training and his life goals.
I've been running for 4 years now. I started running when I was 14 years of age at school. One of my PE teacher inspired me to do it. I love running, like competing with other people, challenging, and then obviously representing the country is the main thing, like, which is you travel around the world and then you meet new people and it's just a new thing, get new experience, knowledge more. Being selected for represent Great Britain is obviously the main thing for me. It's like when you get selected for GB. The last 3 years I've been so amazed. Mo Farah inspired me the most in Great Britain. I met him 2016 and then he gave me little tips about athletics, and then 2017 I competed with him at Edinburgh International Cross Country. We ran for GB. We are both in the same team, but we both raced each other, so that was my goal, my dream, and I finally met him and raced against him, so which is a good thing, really. My ultimate ambition is to become Olympian and a world champion athlete, and then I want to become like on top of the world, and then to become a role model for young people that comes after me.
We now go over to Deputy Vice-Chancellor Professor Julie Hall to get the latest sector updates and university news.
First off, just to let you know that the NSS is going really well. This is down to lots of hard work in the schools, lots of events, lots of students getting involved in remembering all the great things they've been doing and thinking forward to the end of their programmes when they can hopefully get their best results. And it feels like it's paying off, and we've seen lots more students engaging with the NSS earlier. And in fact, we're 10% ahead of where we were last year with numbers of students taking part in the survey. So that's all great news. And then there's the website from the Solent Learning and Teaching Institute. Absolutely fantastic resource. I was so pleased to see it. I think for now we've got all the resources in one place. It's easy to navigate. People will be able to find things to improve their teaching, and we can also share all the good practice that's happening here. So if you haven't looked at it yet, do go online and have a look. It's really, really great. And finally, I was delighted with an event in February which celebrated 100 years since women with property and over 30 got the vote in the UK. Now, of course, it was a few years later till all women got the vote, but nonetheless, it was wonderful to be able to mark this occasion. And what was quite amazing was it started with a little tweet saying, "Shall we do this?" And before we knew it, the next day, there we were in the Spark. And it was just wonderful to be surrounded by students, by lecturers, people who support the university in all kinds of different ways, all coming together to celebrate this wonderful achievement. It was really, really quite moving.
And now for some of the exciting events planned for March.
On the 15th of March, we'll be celebrating 10 years of Smile Fest, our student-led music festival packed full of exciting events across the city.
We'll also be hosting alumni events this month, starting with our first ever alumni reception aboard in Oslo, Norway.
And for our UK-based alumni, we'll be holding a networking event in London on the 22nd.
For more information on these and other events in March, that can be found at www.solent.ac.uk/events. And now it's time for our latest sporting news.
Hi, I'm MA Sports Broadcast Journalism student Li Jiaxu, and here's a roundup of February sporting news. First off, congratulations to Team Solent Castro's men's Division 1 team, who were crowned National Trophy champions after clinching an 88-74 win against Northumbria last month. And a special shout out to Herman Sino, the second, who was named Most Valuable Player with 26 points, 11 assists and 5 rebounds. And it's gold all the way for Solent athlete Mahamed Mahamed. He took the men's 3,000 metre gold on the final day of the Bucks Indoor Championship in Sheffield last month and was named Junior Men's National Cross Country Champion the following weekend. Finally, we've got everything crossed for Solent gymnast Kelly Sim, who has been selected for Team England to compete at the 2018 Commonwealth Games. Kelly will be competing again after helping the team win gold in 2014. That's all for this month for Inside Solent. I'm Li Jiaxu.
And finally, we went along to our Showcase Gallery's Stand Together exhibition launch earlier this month. This latest community project is being led by local artist and Solent alumni Kev Monday.
Stand Together Kev Monday exhibition, it actually has loads of arms and legs. It's got quite a lot of stuff happening in it as well. So behind me we have the selfie mural where people have sent in selfies and a wee fact about themselves as well, and Kev has turned them into a portrait, kind of like a tapestry of Southampton, if you will. We also have an amazing project within it which takes the art out of the traditional gallery space and into the streets of Southampton, which is we're putting artwork up on billboards. So we're working with schools, and then Kev Monday is taking the work to inspire an art piece which is being made large scale.
I think the Stand Together project is a follow-on from Small Faces, which was our People's Portrait exhibition that we did last year. And we were overwhelmed by the response. It was amazing. And so many people said, can we see more of this? Can we do more things like this? We obviously didn't want to replicate that as an exhibition, but we wanted to bring in the same community feel and the same type of ownership that people felt of the gallery, that they were all welcome and could all be part of it. We really wanted to look at different ways in which the gallery is used as a space. It's a visual arts venue, but actually it can also be a hub for other things. So we had a core idea of having Kev Monday's work, which is very much about people standing together on the canvas, and using that as a starting point about what stand together means for a city, for a nation, for people in general. So we're using the gallery in a very different way to normal. It's much more participatory. We're asking people their opinions, and the work is evolving over 3 months, so it's really experimental.
Well, that's all we have for you this month.
Goodbye and thank you for watching.